I'm Cynthia Yancey, here to talk a little about my writing. I am from Asheville, North Carolina. I was an English major before, a mother, and then a medical doctor. And now, after working 30 years in the trenches of public health, I'm getting back to my roots and writing stories. I put myself in so many different writing programs to give me structure and deadlines to actually get my stories down. But one of those, I was once at what was called a poetry party with Pat Schneider, who is a wonderful writer one of her books is Writing Alone and with Others. And it's her firm belief that our culture is ever so much less rich if we don't put our stories down. So, yeah, I'm doing it. I joined the graduate writers program with Lenore Ryan a couple of years ago while I'm still working. And last summer, Laura Hope Gill, who is the head of the program and happens to be the poet laureate of the Blue Ridge, encouraged us in a publishing class, to work with Writers Relief if we were interested in that because of their knowledge of all the literary journals these days. So August of last year, I sent my first submission that was a personal essay. A couple of months later, I sent the second. And then Christmas last year, I got the first acceptance, the very best Christmas present of my life. It was, it happened to be the first chapter of my memoir that I'm calling Love Songs to My Children, A Medical Mother's Musings from Blues to Rhapsody. This memoir has been so healing for me, so healing and revealing of who both I and my children are. To wrap this up, I'd like to share that the very first standalone personal essay that I sent to Writers Relief was the very last to get accepted. And so to have patience. It's been a long time since I've gotten acceptance since. I have 3 more sets of poems and personal essays that have had a lot of rejections, a lot of returns, but I'm hoping for yet another acceptance soon. And that the readers with these literary journals surely are so busy and trying to find just the right thing for their journal that month. But to have patience, and eventually we will all be able to join the family of people who put their stories down.